Welcome back, everybody. This is Customer Gustin. In the last part, we got lost in the mine and learned how to blacksmith. Now, in this part, I unfortunately am going to start off by boring the heck out of you by showing off my special techniques that I learned and explaining how to get them. So the first one here is Sideswipe. Now, unlike the abilities, you don't have to use two abilities in order to unlock another one. Like Sideswipe, for instance, all you need to have equipped is Lunge. Rising Claw, all you need is Jump. Flying Saw Blades we started with. Rolling Throw, you need Somersault. Blurred, we haven't gotten there yet. Rising Crush, you need Crouch. Spiral Wave, if I can find it on my list somewhere. You just need Somersault. Impulse is High Jump. Divine Right is Push and Back Roll. And that's it so far. Now, another thing about these special techniques is that not only do you sometimes only need one, but it is also likely that you will need 3 or 4 abilities equipped. Now, you can only have 2 at any given time, so what I usually end up doing is I do a couple battles with one pair, and then after a while I'll switch to the other one. And I'm not really sure how the counter works so that it unlocks, but I'm actually going to start from the top and learn my most powerful special technique and work my way down, because the most powerful is the one that you want. And it is called Sparkling Rampage, which sounds cute, and it is. And it requires Retreat, High Jump, Spin, and Tackle. So I'm going to quickly put on Retreat, if I can find it. Retreat. And High Jump. And now that I'm done boring the heck out of you, we can finally set off on our quest. Now, in this part, we're actually going to be returning to our good friends Matilda and Dana and Escad. And Irwin will make his appearance. How can you talk about the 3 of them without mentioning the Dark Fairy Prince of Darkness himself? So we want to head over to Gato Grottos and get started. It's exciting. I'm excited. This is my favorite quest ever. Not really. But I do enjoy... I can't stress enough how much I enjoy this particular series of quests. Now, as you can see up there, Giant Dana was walking towards the temple. Now, I mentioned a couple episodes ago that there was a scene where, after doing the fairy quest in the jungle, where you would see basically the same thing with Escad. So if you were ever curious as to what that scene looked like, you can just imagine Escad instead of Dana in that scene, and it's basically the gist of it. It's not really all that important, but it is something that happens. So we need to see what's up. And this chick is out of our way, so we don't even need to talk to anybody to go in. Just go straight on in, don't even knock. Star-crossed lovers. We should go, Matilda. What? Where are we going? To the Mindaz Ruins, for now. You can rest a bit there. Then you go to the land of the fairies. The flow of time is different there. Once you get there, you can prolong your life. Did you see Irwin? Yes, I did. Did he say anything? Like why I sound like an old man? You have to see him, Matilda. He, not Escad, is the only one who can save you. And you are the only one who can stop Irwin. Has the demon taken you, Dana? I will finish off Irwin. Your job is finished. Oh, Escad, don't say that. Please get me a throat lozenge, though. The wound is shallow enough. Think this over. You demon! What you said learning from wisdom was a lie. So Escad's over here, screwing everything up. Matilda's gonna cast her magics and send everybody to the Mindaz Ruins, except for Escad, because he is a douche, a prejudiced asshole, and nobody likes him. And she ends up on the Tower of the Winds. You remember the Tower of the Winds, don't you? The giant structure I told you to ignore because it would become important later, not immediately. Well, now it's important. and Irwin and Matilda go off, I'm assuming to have disgusting, bestial, old sex. It's gross to think about. I have become a wrinkly grandma who talks like an old man in the past 10 years. Your appearance has changed. I have also become quite pessimistic too. But I did not know that demons aged. Look at you. He looks like a strapping young man of giant bushy red hair. He kind of looks almost like a stuffed animal. Like you would want to cuddle up with him and just get ripped to shreds by his ridiculous strength. And like always, I'm completely ignoring the dialogue. Well, for the most part. But these two are talking about their choices and why their love can never be. And the fairies are just here to screw with our day. Because if we were at the start of the entrance, or at the start of the Mendez Ruins, this quest would take very little time. However, it will take very little time for one particular individual who will we be seeing, because questions for 500, Alex. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's going to take very little time because of a dear friend of ours who we will be seeing. Did I just say it again? Oh my goodness. A dear friend of ours that will help us. Good God, I need to not have this Porky Pig moment where I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, and then eventually I change to something completely different. And I was about to do I should just stop. I think I'm just going to stop talking and get hung up on the walls. I hope that I wanted to go to the right. No, I didn't. Of course not. If there's a wrong path to take, I'm going to take it. So we want to go on to the left, and since the keys are in our way, we can only go one way. And let's move them this way, because if memory serves, it was only a couple days ago. Oh, I am so stupid. Good Lord, I am the densest idiot. Why didn't I think that? Why? God damn it. And that's why it gets a little tricky, because you think it's as simple as, well, I'm sure there are smarter people than me. But I thought it was just going to be as simple as moving that one chick out of the way, and then I remembered as soon as I got there, oh hey, look, it's you. So Nicolo is here, and he will give any opportunity to get a lucre. And he'll tell you that if you're in a hurry, you can pay him 500 lucre and go to the Temple of the Winds immediately, which is what I always end up doing, because quite frankly I can't be bothered to actually traverse through this place. And the battle music starts playing, and how could you do that? How would you do that? What does that even mean? So Escad and Dana are here, and you have to pick a side. I have not once joined Escad. He is a prejudiced asshole, and I do not like him at all. So I always joined in. I thought about it just to do something different, but then I realized, screw that. So he fights exactly the same as he did when you were in the mines. And he's still only got that one special technique that Dana is going to get murdered by. And we're just going to sit here and wail away on him, at him, to him, from him. Other prepositions, him. Were those even prepositions? I'm not sure. Who cares? English. Nobody. But he's almost dead. He's probably going to try to squeeze in one more special before we get him. Yep, there it is. At least I can high jump now. And he's gone, and he awards nothing. You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! Matilda!
Dana.
Where's Irwin? You need to go to the land of the fairies.
I'm not going.
What? But why? Where did Irwin go?
Thank you for being so concerned about me, Dana. But seeing Irwin was good enough. I feel much better.
No, that's not good enough. You still sound like an old man. Tell me the truth. You are in love with Irwin, aren't you, Matilda?
Yes, I am.
Then go to the land of fairies with him. Don't die like this. Irwin will go and bring catastrophe without you.
Dana. Irwin, I'm going too fast to read all this. Then what about the others? What about all blah?
Goodness gracious, what is wrong with my tongue today? It is just not behaving correctly. I don't even know what to do with my life.
One must do what one believes in. That is the only way.
Matilda, several dots later. I only want you two to be happy in the land of fairies. Why can't you understand that?
Do not worry. I know what brings me happiness. Dana, do what makes you happy.
No, I won't, because I am a cat, and all that makes me happy is a ball of yarn and catnip. Oh my goodness, I'm doing it again.
He said he's going to try to destroy the world.
Destroy the world? Oh, come on, Irwin.
The goddess created all life. Her will is all. Well, I shall return to Kato.
So this is what the man and goddess has decided. Oh, Matilda. You silly. And that's the end of Star-Crossed Lovers. Exciting. Like Romeo and Juliet, except Juliet is very old and Romeo is a lion. So now that we finished that, we have a story to talk to our cactus. So we will go and talk to our cactus like we do all the time. However, it's also not... No, I take that back. That's for something later. And Dana's still following us. And I don't know if we've seen that, but it is possible to go collect party members for quests that you've done, or from quests that you've done before. Like, if I wanted to, I could probably go track Elazul down and pick him up and do quests with him. For reasons unknown to me, other than, you know, someone might have some weird fascination with the man. So you can go and pick up people from quests that you've already done, and they will follow you around and do quests with you, provided that you don't need another party member for some quests, like the one that we just did, where Dana was our ally. And they'll follow you around. However, they're not allowed in your house. And I don't know why that is, but it is. But now we're actually going to unlock another land and do a quest there. This is one of my favorite lands, because it's just silly, and I actually need to check the map real quick to see where I'm supposed to put this. So 1 second. Alright, you want to put this particular land directly above the Okan mines. And watch as the mosaic gets destroyed and forms Mushroom City. Yay. No, it forms the junkyard, otherwise known as the land of misfit toys. Although I'm pretty sure that's copyright. And we want to go in, because what else are we supposed to do? Just put it down and admire its beauty? Pfft, no, that's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being stupid. I'm talking to myself. I'm calling myself stupid. I'm also telling me to stop being stupid. A human is here. I wonder if he knows that we're not completely asleep. What does that mean? Enough of that.
The wars are long past. We should just rest.
What's wrong? Stop that whining. Those who die with desire in their hearts will wander the earth forever. You are an artifactor. Do not play with our powers. We will get our revenge someday.
The Infernal Doll.
So, the junkyard, I'm not entirely sure what its story is.
Friends are waiting for you. Follow the path to which Jack in the Box, Teddy Bear, Doll, Jack in the Box, the Rocking Horse.
So that guy will tell you the way that you're supposed to go. If you don't follow the way that you're supposed to go, you will get lost. And knowing me, I will probably end up getting lost anyway. But anyway, the junkyard, I'm not entirely sure its story. Basically, all of the misfit toys go here, but they're not actually toys, they're people, I think. Even though I don't understand this place, I still find it to be one of the more interesting places to go to. And I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to head to the doll. We're about to find out. Yes. But if you don't follow the right path, you'll end up back at the entrance or just going on in the wrong area. This is another place like the jungle, where everything kind of looks the same and it looks like you're going in the right place, but in actuality you're not. So if you don't follow the right path, you're not going to end up in the right place. And I'm going to take this moment to switch my skills back up. Retreat, high jump, crouch, or spin and tackle. Spin and tackle. 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 Like the fish. Ing box. Ooh, a treasure chest. Now, I believe talking to that Jack in the Box will give you more insight onto things. However, he also has a tendency to teleport you back to the entrance, which is annoying. And with us being so close to the end, we don't really want to go back there. You can if you want to. You can talk to all the toys scattered around the junkyard if you want to learn more about it. But I don't really care too much, Jew. I'm sure there was a point when I knew everything about this. Now, fight! That's terrible. That was a terrible impression of the Mortal Kombat song. So we don't even get the courtesy of having a legitimate boss fight. We have 4 inanimate objects that will go down with one special technique. And they give us a lot of money. The enemies that are like inanimate objects that have come to life don't generally give too much experience, but they give a lot of money. Now when I say a lot of money, it's really only like 100 lucre. My oh my. Thank you. The toys believe that to die is to be saved, so things ended up for the best. And that quick and easy quest is over. We saved the toys, even though there are plenty of other toys around. Oh, that was weak. Weak sauce, newbie McWeak sauce. So we're going to head back home, talk to our cactus, and call it an episode. Another thing I forgot to mention is that I did end up making a couple new pieces of gear with the blacksmith, which is why, for a second there, I forgot why I was doing so much damage, and then I remembered I made a bronze steel two-hand axe, as well as an iron, a set of iron boots. So I'm also ever so slightly more defensive, although it shouldn't really make too much of a difference. Junkie. That is gross. You should not be thinking about stuff like that at your age, sir. But with that, I'm going to call it an episode. In the next one, we're going to be exploring more of the junkyard, as well as figuring out what these two, what their deals are. So if you like this part, please hit like. If you want to figure out what the Little Sorcerer's deals are, I would recommend subscribing. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns or positive feedback, leave it in the comment section below. Until the next one, I will see you.